This is the best advent calendar Lego have ever made. It is the Home Alone set, it's super Christmassy, and most importantly of all, it has 24 bags, so you can open one per day over the course of Advent. How do I know? Because I've been doing it over the last month here on YouTube Shorts, but I know, because I look at the analytics, that not a lot of you watch YouTube Shorts, so you might have missed out on all the fun. So I figured, as a little Christmas Day treat, and to try and make more than the £6 and 5p I've made across 24 YouTube Shorts over the course of the last month, I figured I'd put them all together into one big video so you can watch the entire process, start to finish, building the Home Alone house. Full disclosure, because it was originally Shorts and TikToks, it was filmed in portrait. I've tried my best to make it look good in landscape. I know it's going to upset some of you. Just enjoy and Merry Christmas. That's a lot of Lego. Instructions. It's going to be a busy December. Bag one. But first, sticker sheets, instruction manual. How many of you am I going to put off from the rest of the series if I admit I've not watched Home Alone all the way through? Which means I don't really know the names of these guys. I feel like one of them's called Marv. It could be him. And there we have matey number 2, who also has an alternative hat. And for those of you wondering, it is an orange Wang Jangler with this one. We have a little chassis for the car. Wheel arches. Little close up of the back door. First sticker, the number plate of the car. Always apply your stickers with a Wang Jangler. It makes it so much simpler to get them lined up straight. We've made the little grille on the front of the car. Is that what that's called? Just like the front bit. I'm not a car guy. Back number plate, and then the roof. And that is bag 1 complete, which is also the van complete, with minifigs in the front. Bag 2, there's 2 of them. We're starting on the house. That's a lot of Lego. Interesting, it's not being built on a base plate. So I guess that's what we're making first. And there's multiple different sizes of these. So it does show you in the book to make sure you are using the right one. You can line it up with the book, which is important because I would absolutely get that wrong. This is going to be a big boy when it's done. That's bigger than a base plate. I hope you're paying attention to that, X-Mansion. I'll level with you, I didn't think we'd be messing around with gears this early on in the build. I don't even know what this is for. Presumably some kind of little twisty mechanism. I guess that sticks out the side of the base plate. And we're moving something. Something moves. I haven't looked at this set. I've deliberately steered clear of it. So I don't know what moves. Something's going to be moving. So we've got this like frame for the base, and I guess this mechanism is going to be coming all the way out the side so it can control something in the middle. We're building another little gear-filled doodad. Ah! And that's where we get to at the end of bag 2. So I guess this is part of the base. It looks like we've got a way to click it together with Technic pins. We've got this little mechanism in there that you turn that and it then spins these 2 bits that stick out. And it's pretty solid, which is going to make it handy for moving the set around. And bag 3 is actually bag 3s. There's 2 of them. Starting with windows. Need to make 2 of them, which I think are probably basement windows. 2 of them. And they go down the bottom there. So I'm very confident now that they're basement windows. And now we have to do 2 more. So these ones are just the reverse of the other ones with the brick that holds them in place on the other side. So we can put them on the other side, and that is our little basement area windowed. So we've just sealed all that in to hold it in place. There you go, we've pretty much sealed all of that in now. That is a sturdy, solid base. You're going to be able to carry this around one-handed when it's done. I might not accept that challenge. We'll see how we're getting on towards the end of the series. I think we're getting our first hint at some snow. Definitely snow. So this is the front bit of the house. You can see we've got the little stairs that have little bits of snow on them. It's so Christmassy. And now our first masonry bricks. We're doing exterior. So we now, using those little Technic pins we had on there before, attach this little front porch bit to the base for the house that we've already made. And we have snowy stairs leading up to our main part of our house. And then just a little bit more detail on the front with a little bit more snow. And that is bag 3 done. We now have a proper base plate, still with this mechanism in there. Just the single bag today after a couple of days of double bags. And we have lots of bricks and lots of windows. This is definitely going to be walls. First wall brick in. As a red, green, brown, colourblind person, really loving every step today being different shaped pieces of brown. Do people who can see brown properly struggle with this as much as I do in the instruction manual? Windows, loads of windows. Any family that can afford that many windows is doing okay in life. And there you go again, absolutely flaunting the glass. Sticker, it's a family portrait. There's an interior wall. Always use your wang jangler for the sticker application. Family portrait, very nice it is too. And then we've got a little air vent on the back of it as well. And then that goes in just there, interior wall. And that is bag 4 complete. We've actually got the beginnings of a house and a room within the house. We're getting somewhere. Just the one bag again today. No idea what this bit is for. We're doing something with archways in the house now. Probably staircase, I would think. It looks like it's going to be going up the middle of the house. I haven't seen the movie all the way through. I am vaguely aware there's a big staircase as you come in the entrance hallway though. So I think that's what we're doing now. So that's where the stairs are going to be, I think. So yeah, there we have our stairs and a little plant next to them. Little interior wall to make a landing that now has the little plant underneath it. So we've made the stairs nice and pretty with some red tiles, and I don't really know what's going on over here. No idea. Hopefully it will become clear in a minute. The staircase loops round. That's what's happening there. So that you come up there and then you're coming around and going up more, I think. I think that's what's going on. So we've got that wall finished in, and I guess another room is coming off here. There you go, we've now got that staircase coming up and looping around, and I guess that'll probably be where the next landing is. Okay, I think I've worked out what's happening here. Because we've got these pins on the back, I think we have a second part of the house that's going on the back, and this is another smaller staircase that leads into whatever room is here, maybe. Little interior walkway thing. Certain that's what it is now. Another massive pile of windows incoming. And that brings us to the end of bag 5. Obviously, never forget the van. Just the one bag today. And today is a very special day, because today is the day that we build Kevin! Now this is especially special to me. As a Kevin myself, I am on a mission to collect every Lego Kevin. So as well as being an awesome part of this set, he's going to be an awesome part of that collection for me. We do have a hairpiece for him as well, and also a bowl of ice cream, which I haven't made him in my excitement, so we should probably give him his bowl of ice cream, which just kind of rests in the bowl. That's absolutely going to spill. We've also made him a little sledge canoe. Sledge canoe. Let's pop him in that. And there goes the ice cream. I knew he wouldn't hold it for long. There he is in his little sledge canoe. It's revealed a play feature to us. I asked previously what this little thing here was for. It's so that you can have him at the top of the stairs on his sledge canoe like that. I'm going to have to block the edge of the table so he doesn't fly on the floor, and then there's a little lever you're pushing on the back and he comes flying down the stairs in it, which I assume is something from the movie. I haven't seen the movie. But I'll make a deal with you. If we hit 25,000 followers here on TikTok before I've finished building the house, I'll watch the movie. I think that's fair. We're working on interior today, I think. We've got a little train track in that has this little spinning bit on from when we used the mechanism we put in a few days ago. That is without question the grandest Lego fireplace I have ever built. There we go. Fireplace is in. I know some of you are big Lego Frog fans. There's one going on the fireplace. Sticker! And this is all getting a little bit meta. We're putting a load of toys in the living room, one of which is this Lego set that we're currently building. Time for another sticker. Definitely not Michael Jordan, because they haven't paid to use his likeness sticker. With number 23 for the bricks. Okay, this bit is quite cool. That bit we had before, where the train goes round, we now have a train going round. How cool is that? And there we have our Christmas tree in what I think is now a finished living room, complete with working train. And that brings us to the end of bag 6, which I think is going to lead to us putting a front door on this building. First, a sticker. It's a big M, and it's our little doormat area. So we've tiled off all around the top here, which makes those walls feel a lot more secure. And you can see we have got the start of a little front door area that's appearing as well. And here's the door. A very fancy door, which slots in nicely. And you know what, I agree with you, it wasn't actually fancy enough before, so we've added this bit on there as well. But now we have a complete front door, which when we open it up, it then gives us access to our big central staircase. And I think it's actually starting to look like the Home Alone house now. Quite a little one today. And it looks like we're continuing to work on the interior. I think specifically, now we've done this side and this bit, I think we're working on this room, which I think is the dining room. A fan. Sticker, it's a clock face. Because that is a clock. We're now putting some carpet in the room. A really quite unpleasant carpet pattern. Another sticker, which I think is macaroni cheese. Another sticker. This one looks like a shiny record or something. Is this a record player? We might have a record player going on over here. I'm sure some of these things would be more obvious to me if I'd seen the movies. I've never seen a chair use teeth for the legs before, but we did 4 of these. 4 chairs going into our little dining room. So we've got all our chairs in around our table with our clock, our fan, and this is a record player with an unfortunate gentleman's head on it. And that is the end of bag 8. And it's been a few days, but this bag is full of windows. So it looks like we're putting the front on our bottom tier of the house. But first, an armchair. Looks like we're going to be able to hinge the doors open like a dollhouse so we can have a look to see what's going on inside, which is really cool. Sticker. This one is of a tall building. Got to be said, what a boring piece of art to have inside your house, just a picture of a building. To be fair, that is coming from the guy whose house is just covered in Lego. And there we have both sides of our window, which just attaches on here and allows us to have a front that opens up. And it's obviously not secured in properly yet, which is what this piece is for. So it goes in here and just secures everything together. We just need to block that in and I'll show you it in action. There you go, so we have the front in on this end of the house. It's all secured in now, so we can now open this up and we have a nice little wreath in there and it's all nice and solid and secure, and you can see what's going on in the living room. So when I turn the lever, you can see the train going, which I'll never get bored of doing. And that is the end of bag 9. Bag 10. Which is absolutely packed full of windows. So I suspect today's job is doing on this side of the build what we've already done on the other side with the hingey front wall thing with windows in. Sticker! Eiffel Tower as a picture for inside the house. But this attaches on here, same way as on the other side. It's a little bit wobbly until we secure it in, but that's the general idea. And there we have this side all sealed in and tiled off on the top as well. And now we've got both sides of our build open up to show what we've got going on inside. It allows us to see the moving parts that are in there as well, but it also allows us to have it completely sealed off and looking like a house. And I think that is the ground floor complete. And it's a big bag. Lots of plates, because we've got to build some floor, haven't we? And there we have a floor, which is a little bit flimsy at the back here still, which I guess is where the stairs come up. And I think we probably need to build a bit more into that to make it properly connected. But that is our entire floor for the next floor. I've said floor a lot there. There's definitely more stairs forming here, which I guess is going to go on there somehow to bring this staircase up. Do we have a third floor on this building? Maybe we're going all the way up to a third floor, or an attic maybe. Staircase. And a spider, so I think we are going up into an attic because we have a spider creeping around on the wall. And then a couple of stickers. Kevin, presumably parent of Kevin, which I don't know his name in the movie. My dad's called Rafa Benitez, so this is Rafa Benitez. Ta-da! And then, as I suspected, this attaches on here and just firms up that bit that was all wibbly wobbly before and gives us that staircase up into an attic. And that's where the stairs come up from the floor below, I think. And there we have the opening stage of the second floor, which eventually will pop on there like that, and the rest of the house will build up from above it. And that is the end of bag 11. Bag 12, halfway there. And we're back to loads of windows and brown brick, so we're definitely doing walls today. Somewhere to hold our bang bang. I have no idea what we're making. I think all will become clear. It's still not particularly clear. No idea. Okay, I think this is another one of those I'd know if I'd seen the movie situations. I think this is supposed to be maybe some shelves, and we've got another one of the little play features in, so when you pull this out, the shelves collapse, which I guess is in the movie. Either way, it's going on this corner here. So now we have that. Windows! We have a corner in over here. We're coming around this side now. And there we have the start of the walls for the second tier. And that brings us to the halfway point of the build, the end of bag 12, bag 13. And it looks like we're starting things off building a large bed. And I wasn't kidding when I said a large bed. It's a 4-poster bed. The parents of this family are younger than I am. I need to know how they managed to live this life of luxury. What job were they doing to be able to afford this house and justify that bed? And if I find out that's the bed the kid sleeps in, we might be done here. Sticker! Little bedside clock. That reassures me that this is the parents' bed. No kid has one of those, surely. Stickers! Pictures of an angry man and a tutting woman. What a lovely family. They have a fireplace in their bedroom. Do people live like this? I suspect the answer to having a house like this is spending a lot less money than I do on Lego, so I think I'm happy as I am. Sticker! And this one is a shiny one because it's going to be a mirror. The bathroom mirror specifically. Very shiny. So we've now put a door on the bedroom. The bedroom is in there. and we're now doing the bathroom, which is in front of the bedroom, but it's the other side of this door. So they've not got an ensuite. So I've got an ensuite. I'm doing better in life than this guy. We have another sticker, which is toothbrushes. We now have another sticker, a bedroom door sticker. I think this is a poster on the back of a door of a comic book hero of some kind. And then a keep out sign for the other side of the door, which doesn't seem very friendly. I find it hard to believe the family who live in this house are going to let their son put a keep out sign on his bedroom door. Sticker! It's a picture of a girl. I don't know who the girl is. A blonde girl. And I'm confused because I've made it to the end of the bag and I have this piece left over. I haven't used another one of these pieces, which suggests it must be used in here somewhere or it wouldn't have been in the bag. I'm going to put that carefully to one side. I feel like we might need that again at some point. But this is where we are at the end of bag 13. So starting to get some interior in to our upstairs bag 14. This doesn't seem like a lot of Lego today. That is without question the fanciest bed any kid has ever slept in. And that is now inside the bedroom. Sticker! It's a poster for the bedroom wall. Duncan's Toy Chest Christmas Sale is what the poster is. In fact, it's not a poster. It looks like it's a leaflet or something because this is a desktop, not a wall piece. So he's got that on his desk, a little magazine catalogue kind of deal. So we have a little safe chest thing with a love heart in it. Don't know why. Not seen the film. All right, I think we're done with Kevin's room for a bit, which looks like that, because we are now adding a toilet back over here in the bathroom. Forgot to put the poop stool in the bathroom. Poop stool going in now. I've just realised as well, I keep calling it a bathroom. It's just a toilet and a sink. I don't think these people clean themselves properly. Right, even though I've not seen the movie all the way through, I think I know what's going on here. This is the banister at the top of the stairs, and this is a thing that comes down and smashes your bad guys in the face. Was it a can of paint? Either way, it goes at the top of the stairs. Nice little booby trap. And that brings us to the end of bag 14. So our upstairs rooms are taking shape. I don't think there's going to be much more to add to this. Interesting that the hallway is bigger than either of the bedrooms, so I guess there's going to be something going on in there. But that brings you to the end of bag 14. Bag 15. And as speculated yesterday, it looks like we're working on this hallway area, which is suspiciously empty at the moment. No idea what that is. I can't help but notice how many lit candles there are around the house, which seems like an incredible fire hazard. There's nobody on this landing. If you've got a candle lit and you leave the room, extinguish the candle. That's just good fire safety. Windows. More windows. And then this attaches on the front, like on the downstairs ones, because that then allows us to have walls that open up. And now I know what this bit is on the front because it secures that in place, which is why it's got a little bit of pull on there. And that is the end of bag 15. So we've built the front wall on this side, which allows us to open up dollhouse style and see what's going on in Kevin's room and on that side of the landing. I have a sneaky suspicion tomorrow's bag is going to be doing the same thing on the other side. Bag 16. And we're starting things off by finishing off the little bathroom wall just here, so it doesn't quite come out far enough. And now for the big window hingey bit. We've done 4 of these now. I recognise the build technique. Windows. More windows. Little bit of Christmas decoration on the inside again. And then we attach, clips it on the side there, and then attaches at the front as well. So I have a lot of I don't think that's it for today. We still have a lot of pieces left. Okay, so I think this really long bit is to go across there to make sure it's still got that support when you have the front open, like we've got on the bottom floor. So in we go. Ah! There's nothing supporting it in the middle. Don't push it down in the middle. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Right, I'll just show you what that's done. So now when we open the front, we still have a little bit of structural integrity across the front there. Although, don't push down here because it will collapse on you. So that's everything tiled off, which means it now really is nice and easy to do that. And then it locks in and it feels solid. And now we just have a few bits of treasure to hide. So we have a sticker. Don't even know what this sticker is. No idea what that is. But that goes on top of the shelves in here with a motorbike helmet. Not secured on, so it's just stuff that's going to fall off there when the shelf collapses. So basically it's going to constantly fall off every time I move the set around. There's our 100 brick funds bill going in there as well. And now we finally are positioning on top of here. And it looks awesome. We obviously still need to do the roof, and we've just got this little play feature in there where when you pull this out, a load of stuff falls off the shelf. But you can't really see it because of where the camera is. But trust me, it's really cool. Bag 17. Which is full of lots of plates because I think we're making the floor of the roof, the attic. I know what I mean. See, this is what I meant. The floor of the roof. You knew what I meant. Got to do 12 of these to go around the edge of the whole thing. And then we have a completed roof floor, which will just go on the top of the house this way around, I think. So just pop on the top of there like that. And I would suggest tomorrow we're probably going to add the roof of the roof. Bag 18s. This is the first day we've had 3 bags. Might as well have just been 1 bag because we've just mixed them all up anyway. Gone all the way around the rim with these white bits and also put these little beginnings of some roof structure in. It's very flimsy at the moment. I keep knocking bits out. This roof is an intricate little rascal. There's so many pieces involved and it is already a weighty bit of kit. Windows! Presumably to go in these little gaps that we're leaving 4 windows. And even after 3 bags today, we still haven't finished the roof. Whoa! Bag 19. I think we're doing something with spiders today. Sticker! Which is a battle plan that's going on this little desk, which in turn is going into the loft. We made a little desk lamp using a sausage. We also have a little candy dispensing machine thing, which I'm sure would make all the sense in the world if I'd have seen the movie. Sofa bed. It's this movie where everybody wanted a sofa bed in the 90s. I hate sofa beds. I don't know what these are, but we have to build 2 of them. Okay, they're just little doodads that go on the front there to finish off the window area. That does make sense now. Big spider's web goes in there in the attic, and that is the final part of this bag. So we've been going at this roof for 2 days. We're still not done. I suspect we'll be finishing it off tomorrow. Bag 20. The further we get into this build, the fuller my desk is getting. Oh my word. Windows! go. Not the glass kind though, but should still make a very satisfying clicking noise. So that's got in at the back there, and now I think we're building the bit to go over the top of it. Lovely little back window. We've got a couple of little hingey pieces here, so I guess we're doing something hingey on this roof, similar to what we've done on the front of the house, where the doors open, dollhouse style. So we've now tiled off the rest of the roof, so I think the bit that's going to go on top here is going to kind of lift up so you can see the scene that's in the front there. So I think this goes to one side for a minute. So I think this is the bit that's going to be hinging up on the front. In fact, that's what we're doing now. So it just connects onto those hingy bits we had before, and now we've got this whole front area can lift up so we can see what's going on inside. And then we've just put those bits on the front to cover that off, and I think that is our roof done. The bag 21s, 3 of them. And for the first time in ages, we are starting things off with a minifig. It's an old grumpus, a beardy grumpus with a spade. If I'd seen the film, I'd probably know who he was. And as suspected, we are building a little extra bit of building to go on the back of the main house. Sticker! And it is a sock on the floor, so I'm guessing this is a utility room slash kitchen slash maybe both that's going on. But we don't actually have a kitchen or a utility room at the moment. I suspect that's what we're making. So it looks like we're having some kind of 2-story situation. So I think this is an icy entrance to a basement where we're going to have the laundry area, and then there's these stairs that take you up to what I guess will be the kitchen. Again, quite icy looking. Windows! Back to good old basement windows again with their darkened glass. So there's our little washer and dryer and a little bit of detergent on top, I think, and that goes into our basement next to the existing tool bench that we've got in there, near the sock that was on the floor from before. And we've now tiled off the top, and that gives us a complete basement, which I guess is going to go on the back here, just there, and then that'll give us room on top for one more room that will lead in from this main area. I now understand why we had such a deep foundation on the building, to make room for the basement, which presumably is integral to Home Alone. I may have mentioned before, I haven't seen the movie. Bag 22. And goodness me, that's a lot of brown. For the record as well, we're nearly 400 pages into the instruction manual now, and we still have a big wedge to go. Oh, we have a light brick. I am planning on lighting up the whole set with an official light kit, which will probably be a Christmas Day special, so make sure you're following along so you don't miss that. If you've seen my recent video where I tried to use a light kit on a much smaller set, you'll realise that one might be something a little special. Not living in an American house, I have no idea. I guess a furnace? Why you would need a furnace in your basement? I don't know, but it seems like they have one. They not have like direct gas and electric to the house in America. Kitchen floor with hole. Is that how you get in the basement? Windows. Door with facility for removal of hounds. Is there a dog in this house? Is it a cat flap? Probably. Do you get dog flaps? It's probably a cat flap. Is there a cat in this house? And that brings us to the end of the bag. So we have the structure for our kitchen. So this is going to ultimately go on top of the little basement piece like that, and then the whole thing will connect in there, and then from in here you can see that we've got a way to pass through. Look, there's my finger. Can you see my finger? Whee! So it's taking shape. Bag 23. We are nearly there. Sticker. Typical fridge door stuff on a shiny background. Got a little blowtorch situation next to the curtains pointing down at the doorknob. I may not have seen the film, but I do know they warm up the doorknob to stop the rascals getting in. And if that piece of knowledge from me isn't worth you following, I don't know what else is. If you're not following by now, please follow. I don't want us to lose touch once Christmas has been and gone. We've got the world's largest microwave in there, which is almost as big as the fridge. That's mad. I'm guessing that is like a laundry chute. Now we've just got a thing that we put in the top of what I thought was a laundry chute. I'm guessing that's a movie reference, isn't it? So now we've got a thing in there, and then I guess when we turn this, I get my hand out of the way. Does the thing fall? Did it fall? Nope. Oh, there you go. It fell. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But we'll just leave it in there and it'll be fine. And that is the interior of the kitchen complete, which actually does look quite cool in the end. Roof time. Remember when the main roof took days? That's taken me like a minute. And we have another sticker. This one, I think, is Kevin's plane ticket because it says Kevin on it and then has Adwind Airlines. So I guess it's either a passport or a plane ticket or something, and it's going in the bin. I think he missed his plane. I know. I might not have seen it. I know enough about the movie to know the kid didn't get on the plane. So that goes out the back, and a couple of little lights out there too. And then our kitchen and basement is complete and can be attached onto the back of the house properly. Thusly, I've knocked the bin over. And we now have a completely complete Home Alone house. The Bag 24s. Now, I have had a look at the box, and I do know what we're making. We're doing a treehouse, and also, I think, some strings of lights, which we're probably going to set up and then almost immediately remove, because tomorrow, as a Christmas Day bonus, I am going to be putting a light kit on the set. And we start things off with a minifig. It's Moira Rose. So we've put some little flowers out the front. So we've got these little Christmas tree light chains that are going to go around the front. I do have to question as well, who puts their Christmas lights on the floor through the snow? Put them up on the house. Live a little. There you go, so we've decorated all around the bottom of the front of the house, lots of little lights and pretty things down there. And that now really this time, I think, is the house complete. And now we just have to make the tree house. Sure, there's a really good reason why there's a pair of scissors in here. Sticker, it's a pirate flag. And this is actually the last sticker of the entire build. Commemorate it. So there's our tree house with an aeroplane in it. And now we have to attach it to the house and do a zip line, obviously. And we are done. So we started things off with the little van, which has got our minifigs in the front of that for the rascals. And then we've got all of the beautiful interiors of the entire build. You can see all of the stuff that's going on with movement and stuff going on in there as well, which looks absolutely incredible. It then all shuts back out again to look like a normal house. There's so much to this set. It's been so much fun to build. And there we have it, folks, a complete build of the best advent calendar Lego we've ever made, the Home Alone house. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a lovely Christmas, and we'll be back with some lovely, fresh, not Home Alone content in the new year. Thanks for watching, folks. Toodle pip. Bye-bye.